Engaging celebrity interviews. Exciting updates from Christian filmmakers. Movie reviews so you can choose your movies wisely. And so much more here on Faith on Film with Isaac Hernandez and Holly McClure.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to this week's episode of Faith on Film. I am your host, Isaac Hernandez, here with Holly McClure. Holly, you've got one of those jam-packed shows again today.
We do, and it's a fun one, Isaac, I think. I think it's going to entertain a lot of people. We've got a preview of Project Hail Mary, the new Ryan Gosling movie that I can't wait to talk about. We've got a little fun thing from Capernaum Studios for the Easter resurrection season, but really could be for every time. It's just so funny. And then last but not least, I'm going to talk about Israel and the adventures I had when I went over there and just give you a taste of what I got to see. So it's a pretty great show. There's a lot going on.
Yes, I have been waiting for that whole Israel report because, that was, a good couple of months ago, but we've just been very busy lately. But good.
It felt like the right time, right?
Absolutely. Well, let's start with that trailer for Project Hail Mary, and then we'll talk about it at the end.
I understand that you think I'm the right person for this mission. I understand the stakes.
Object approaching.
If we do nothing, everything on this planet will go extinct, including us. Dr. Grace, the world is counting on you.
No, I'm sorry. I'm Grace. I'm gonna call you Rocky. We're here for the same reason. His son is dying too. If we're gonna save our planet, we have to learn how to communicate. Check this out. We have about 250 words. Let's find you a voice.
Why is a school teacher in space?
Nope.
Why is a school teacher in space?
Try this.
I am Rocky. I like.
So I have a new roommate now.
Hi, Grace.
Together, we're pretty smart. But no one's ever done this before.
It is time go.
I think you mean go time, pal.
There are infinite possibilities for this to go wrong.
This ship wasn't built for this. Now!
If Grace Rocky saves stars, we can go home.
I think this is a one-way trip for me.
I will not let Grace die.
Ryland Grace wakes up in space, and he slowly regains his memories, and he realizes the reason he's there is that the sun is dying.
If we do nothing, everything on this planet will go extinct.
I am a teacher at Grover Cleveland Middle.
You have a doctorate in molecular biology.
This is a story about this impossible mission to save the world.
It's what you Americans would call a long shot.
Hail Mary. There's so many incredible layers to this film, like the idea that you start on Earth and then make friends with an alien.
I am Rocky.
He's kind of growing on me. At least he's not growing in me, which was a concern for a little while.
He's a genius engineer. His planet's dying too. Their friendship is the heart of the movie.
One of the things that inspired us to make this movie was Ryland Grace's story.
to be a regular person who becomes our best chance to save all of mankind.
I'm not an astronaut. I've never done a spacewalk. I can't even moonwalk.
Ryan carries this film on his shoulders.
And having him on set really created some sort of magic and spontaneity.
The concept of a Hail Mary is a last-ditch effort when everything else has failed. It's that belief you can do anything.
There are infinite possibilities for this to go wrong.
This movie has all the spectacle, but also it's full of so much warmth and humanity.
It's the most incredible theatrical experience. The scope of it, it's so epic. It's about how miracles are possible. As long as you don't give up hope.
It is time go.
Think you're being go time, pal.
Holly, that really does look like a very interesting movie. A little different. I'm not used to the sci-fi type movies, but this seemed like it was very cute.
It is such a different film, but it is so worth it. You know, Project Hail Mary is PG-13, and I'm telling you right now, parents, there is nothing in it you have to question. There is nothing. In fact, it's a 2-hour and 36-minute movie, so it's a little long. But you know what? I saw it with an audience full of homeschoolers of all ages. They laughed, they cheered through the whole movie, and the little ones didn't even fall asleep or try to go out or anything. I mean, everyone was glued to the screen. So this is one of those movies all ages will enjoy, I can tell you for sure.
Well, okay, so since you went to see it, can you tell us a little bit about it? I mean, what's the movie about?
I can. It was written by the guy who did The Martian. So he wrote this very smart. I mean, there's a lot of science and a lot of technology that I don't understand. I'm sure most people who watch it won't. But it was so convincing. You're like, that could be real. He probably made up the whole thing. But it was like, that could be real. The sun has a disease in it and is dying. So that means the earth is dying. Well, they've tried everything to figure out what to do. And this science teacher, who's a wonderful teacher, shows them with the kids. The kids just love him. He's fun. He's creative. Ryan Gosling plays it. And he plays with his last name of Grace. I love that, you know. And then he is called on by this team to say, hey, you wrote a thesis a few years ago. We think you can figure out what's going on. So they pull him in. He goes through some, things with science and some experiments and things. And he discovers, yeah, this could eat the sun's, germ. It could help, which, So then they launch him into space. But the whole thing then is when he gets up there, he wakes up years later and he doesn't remember who he is. He has to figure out why he's up there. And he's having flashbacks, so it puts the story together for you. And then a strange shit pulls alongside him and he can't figure out what is this and why. And it comes this, tunnel to come over to him. And there's where he connects with what looks like a rock, and he names him Rocky. And it's the sweetest creature that has a foreign language, but Ryan's so smart, he figures out how, read the language. And pretty soon they're communicating, and it is just a wonderful film. I'm telling you, nothing's scary about it. In fact, the kids, every time Rocky was on, they loved him. And they were laughing at all the lines. Ryan Gosling is the perfect person to do this, the perfect actor to do this movie, because he has that dry wit. He can deliver a funny line like no other. And he's like sweet and serious and kind of innocent and naive. But it's funny when he's trying to convince them before he launches, he's like, I'm not an astronaut, okay? I can't even do the moonwalk. I can't do this. They're like, yes, you can. So it's just funny. The whole thing, I'm telling you, I didn't even want it to end. It's like, oh, please show more, show more. It was so good.
After like 2.5 hours, you said, and you didn't want it to end?
I'm serious. I was so bummed. I'm like, oh no, come on, 5 or 10 more minutes. It was just that good. Yes, it was.
Okay, so this rock thing, of course, it's an alien. We don't know what planet he's from, but he's obviously not from Earth, right? But this is a friendly, nice, cute alien.
It is a friendly, sweet. He needs saving. His planet needs saving too. And he's stranded in space and he needs saving. So he wants Ryan Gosling to save him too, to help. So they, through the communication of figuring out how to let rock language, and he goes, I'm going to call you Rocky. And he goes, did you leave one? And he goes, yes, I left my other part, at home, like representing female. He goes, I'm going to name her Adrian. And he goes, why Adrian? And he goes, well, it's just something I do. So there's a lot of little colloquialisms from film and little things that he quotes. It's funny all the way through, like Beatles songs and stuff. It is just funny and clever. And interesting, super interesting. Things happen on this flight that, almost threaten our lives. But it's so good. It's just so interesting. You have to go see this movie. Folks, I'm telling you, I think it's the best family film of this year. There couldn't be a better one. It is that good.
Well, I'm definitely going to have to take my grandkids to see it.
Absolutely.
I would say my kids, but my kids are in their 40s.
Oh, trust me. They're going to want to go, and then they're going to be just like kids because they're going to love it too.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
All right. Well, yeah, it sounds like a fun movie to go watch. I'll definitely have to do that. Now, there's let me see if I can put this into words, because I remember seeing, I'm into alien stuff, but usually aliens are the kind of mean or nasty or ugly looking or whatever. So it's kind of nice that this one has a cute alien. You don't have to tell me the ending of the story, but does the planet get saved?
I can't tell you the ending, but I will say it's a happy ending how it ends.
Okay.
So it's a happy ending, and it doesn't end the way you think it's going to end. It does not. Up until the very end, I was surprised. I'm like, wait a minute. Oh, it was such a surprise at the very end, but you walk out smiling.
Good. All righty. Well, Holly, let's take a quick break and then we'll come back because you want to talk about something that's kind of funny.
That's right. And fun.
When the Jesus movement swept across the world 50 years ago, churches were divided against themselves. Based on a true story, Jesus Freaks is both a new book and a motion picture by writer and director Nina May. It's the story of two college kids who discover love, faith, and the power of the Holy Spirit changing lives around them. Follow their lifelong journey through spiritual awareness and supernatural encounters while embracing the power of the Holy Spirit in their lives.
What makes Capernaum Studios different from other movie studios? We believe in empowering filmmakers to make stories that matter, inspire, uplift, and transform lives. From historically authentic sets to state-of-the-art, fully equipped sound stages, we offer immersive LED and green screen stages, ICVFX virtual production, period to modern sets, a first-century village featured in The Chosen, and much more. We provide everything filmmakers need to focus on what matters in making their vision a reality, producing meaningful content affordably without compromising creativity. Discovering what's possible when creativity meets purpose. Capernaum Studios, empowering filmmakers to make dreams a reality.
Welcome back, everybody. Holly, tell us all about this video we're about to watch.
Well, we have hired a filmmaker who does shoots for us at Capernaum Studio, Cole Dempsey. His wife, Hannah, does volunteers for us. So he does things for the vlog for Tammy and different films. He came up with an idea to promote the resurrection experience, the Easter experience. And it is funny. And I just wanted to show everybody that we have fun at Capernaum and a sense of humor.
Yeah, we do. I've known Cole for a while. In fact, we hired him at one time to do to do camera work for some interviews, which are the interviews that went into the show that got us the Gold Crown Award this year.
Crown Award. That's right. That's right.
Fantastic. Well, let's take a look at this video, and when we come back, tell us a little bit about what the purpose of it is.
Shalom and good day. I am Eli Ben Natan, reporting from Galilee, where rumors are spreading faster than fish at a feast. Just days ago, a man known as Jesus of Nazareth was publicly executed by Roman crucifixion. No one survives this type of execution, and yet some are now claiming that he is alive. And not only that, but many have said they have seen him firsthand. What do you think about this? Do you believe? I am very much looking forward to interviewing more locals about this unusual incident. Oh, here's someone now. Shalom and good day.
Shalom.
Come over here. So, I have a few questions to ask, if that is okay with you.
Yes, of course. Ask away. It's such a beautiful day.
Yes, it is a beautiful...
How beautiful it is. Do you not agree?
Well, yes, I think we've established that it is a beautiful day today. And may I ask my questions?
Oh, yes. Yes, of course.
Wonderful. So, do you claim to have seen Jesus of Nazareth after his death on the cross?
Yes. Yes, I did. And I spoke with him. And he called me by my name.
So you knew him before?
Oh, no. I had never before met him. Yet, he knew my name.
So you... So I'm trying to ask some important questions here. Could you please move along? Apologize for that. All right. So let's get this straight. Not only did you see Jesus after his death on the cross, but he also called you by your name, and you have never met him before.
Yes. Yes, that is correct. And he's wonderful.
Well, I appreciate your time. You may go now.
Shalom.
Shalom.
It's a beautiful day.
Well, there you have it, everyone. You heard it here first. Now, I must go find some more people to interview. You, sir, fisherman.
Yes?
Here, let me ask you some questions. So, there are claims that Jesus of Nazareth has been seen after his death on the cross. Do you claim to also have seen him?
Yes, I have seen him, and he's alive.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
So, you did see him?
Well, yes. He spoke with me. He gave me some encouraging words, and we laughed.
So, you laughed with a dead man? At each other, or?
Well, no. He laughed more like someone who beat death. 'Cause he did! He did!
Oh, okay. How can you say this? When people get put on a cross, they do not come back from a Roman crucifixion. So how do you explain your encounter with this supposed dead man?
Well, you are correct. People do not come back from that. But God does!
You, shepherd. Now, you are a shepherd, is that correct?
How did you know?
I don't want to be rude, but it was your smell that gave you away. Now, do you claim to have seen Jesus of Nazareth?
Oh, Jesus? Yes, I saw him. He is the true shepherd, and he is alive.
Now, are you sure it was really him, or is this just more pasture gossip?
Yes, I actually saw him.
And you are sure that it was him?
When he said, I am the good shepherd, I thought, well, that makes two of us.
Well, thank you. Let the record show that grief does strange things to people. Whether it is mass delusion or wishful thinking. Still, could 500 eyewitnesses all be wrong? Look, Volt, I'm done. I think we're done with the interview.
It's him!
What now?
It's him! He's alive!
My lord,
He's alive! He's alive! He's alive!
It is true. He is alive. Now you go and see for yourselves.
That was so funny.
I think it's funny, just simple humor, but we have a good time at Capernaum Studios.
Mhm.
And really, folks, this is about celebrating the resurrection, but we promote things all the time. If you want to know by the time you see this what's going on at Capernaum, we have some amazing future events coming up. Go to capernaumstudios.com, look under events, and you'll see everything we have going on. We have a good time out there, so come see us.
You must. I really wish sometimes that I was going to say that I lived closer, but I love where I live. I wish sometimes you guys were over here closer, but that ain't going to work.
But then we wouldn't be Capernaum.
But that's
Okay.
true. That's true. So, Holly, you took a trip to Israel a couple of months ago, I think it was, and you brought back some footage, some pictures. I'm sure a great report. Can you tell us all about your trip to Israel?
Right. Now, this is just going to be a section of it. I want to show folks some things today about arriving and the first things we did. And then we'll come back in with the different segments over the next month or so, talking about the different things. I'm going to be showing you Capernaum and Nazareth and Tel Aviv and things like that. So I've got some different aspects that if you've never seen Israel, folks, it is an amazing place. And pray for them right now. I see places that I was at that's getting bombed. So, they really do need prayer. First of all, I want to point out, let's go to take a look at when I arrived, and I'm just going to narrate it going through so you can see what we did. Okay. I arrived in New York, and then we got on the plane and headed to Tel Aviv. So that was kind of a big deal to see that big city in New York. We were greeted by Israeli government officials. Notice the guys in the background with guns. And Israel is beautiful. There's hills and mountains and forests. It's like it was more than I expected. Very, very different, right? And the traditional dress with the people. It's a modern city. And then we went to our hotel, which was the Orient Hotel, beautiful hotel. And after we checked in, that we got a trip over to TBN, and we had this is TBN Israel, by the way. That we had there's the hostages. They had them all constantly everywhere in the city. You saw them. On the balcony of TBN Israel, you get to look out the mount, in fact, everything they said, everything that has to do with Jesus before his crucifixion and then coming back, it's there. You can look out their windows and see. It is impressive. So we got a chance to meet the host and the people that were there, which is, Kavi. He's just a wonderful, Yari Pinto is his name. He's wonderful. And I can't just get introduced to that. And I'm telling you, it's breathtaking. That's where Jesus is going to return, on that mount right there is where he's supposed to come back. I'm telling you, it's breathtaking. And it's not the traditional TBN like you think, is it, Isaac? It looks very, very different. But we had the meeting and got to meet them. And then we went back to the hotel. And that night, we had a chance to have dinner that night. We were welcomed by different people from the government and Mati and their wives and different people that represented it. It was a wonderful dinner, amazing food, and a chance to see New Jerusalem and Old Jerusalem from the top of the hotel. You can see all of it. It was so impressive. Next day, City of David, there's the wall. When the City of David, where there's a harp distinguishing where his palace was and where his ruins are. And we got a chance to look out again over the city and see that. It is majestic with the old Jerusalem behind it and the mosque temple behind it. It's a powerful, powerful visual. We walked among the ruins on top up above, and we went down below and saw all different ruins around the city, which everything has a meaning. Everything in that city has a meaning. And lots of steps. If you go to Jerusalem, you're going to walk. So get your good walking shoes because there are lots of steps, and that's what you're going to do. But it was so much fun. It was so much fun to see that. Then we went to the wall. Beautiful drive over to the wall. Now, that is the Western Wall. It's part of the man-made Temple Mount. It's holiest places where Jews are, pray. They go and pray. It's the assumed site of the Holy Sepulchre. I was explaining there how I got a chance to go put a piece of prayer into the wall on the women's side, and then there's a men's side. So there's two different sides. That's the men's. Of course, I get the bigger one where you can pray on that side. The women got the smaller one on the right-hand side. But it's fascinating to watch what they do with the people praying and the bar mitzvahs going on. And we just had a great time there. Had a chance to, like I said, do a prayer there. Then we walked the streets, the group did, the Via Dolorosa, the way where Christ walked. And it's about a third of a mile, but you walk the places, they point them out where we walk. And there's the vendors all along the way, but it's that small. Of course, it's been grown up over the years, but that is the path. And then you go visit churches, amazing Gothic churches there with mosaics that represented that mosaic where they prepared Jesus for the burial. And that's the mosaic. See them preparing him. Well, then guess what? They have this stone where they say was the real stone, and people are down there worshiping it on top of this stone, which I don't believe it was, but that's what they say. That's what they'll tell you in that church. Yes, this is where Jesus was laid before he was put in the tomb. So people there have prayers and crosses and everything else on there. It's considered a very holy monument. And then from there, we just looked up and down the city, saw the different touristy things as far as on that Via Dolorosa, walked to the very end. That was our tour guide. He was wonderful. Just had a great time. So I just wanted to look at that traditional dress. Just wanted to give you an idea of what I saw. And there was much, much more, but that's as much as we can pack in right now. And it was an experience. And that was just day one and day two. I mean, and there was so many more to add, and we'll bring that in and show you later. But anyway.
Well, okay, so that was day one. Yeah, I know. That was day one. How many days were you there?
Was there for 5 days. So, wow. Yeah, so I got some more to show you at the very end. But like I said, if you haven't been, folks, which I had never been in my entire life and I always wanted to, is an experience you have to experience. You cannot believe the things you see, the history, the art. You feel close to Jesus. You'd feel as close as you possibly could to the Lord and where he walked and talked. And we didn't just go to Jerusalem. We went all over. So we'll share that later.
All righty. Well, I'll tell you what, I've never been there. I can't say that I've ever felt a desire to go until your trip. And when I saw a lot of these things, I'm like, man, I think that should be on my bucket list. So I guess at one point I will have to do it. I definitely will. Well, Holly, thank you for that report. And
thank you.
It was definitely an exciting show today, getting to see all that. But we've come to the end now. So, folks.
It was a variety, wasn't it? A variety.
It sure was. Folks, don't forget to check out our website, faithonfilmtv.com. That's faithonfilmtv.com. So until next week, take care now.
Thank you. Blessings.
Write to us at faithonfilmtv@gmail.com. That's faithonfilmtv@gmail.com. And follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and X at faithonfilmtv. Also, visit our website, faithonfilmtv.com. That's faithonfilmtv.com, where you'll find links to all of our past shows and much more.